Yeah, you really don't want to be in this situation. I'm looking down, there's water flooding into my cabin, and when I look out the window, not only are we underwater, there is a lifeboat, which is, capsizing, right next to me. Things are going real well. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am back in Stormworks and we're going to be checking out this really cool build. This is the RMS Majestic. It's an ocean liner and from what I've heard, it's got an explosive sinking, which is always fun. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Now as I'm navigating the hallways here, I should mention that this is my first time reviewing this build, so I have no idea what the interior of the ship looks like. All of this is new to me. So yeah, hopefully this is the engine room, and yes it is. So we're gonna go down and get it started up. I will say, so far I'm really liking the build. It's got lots of detail and it runs really well too. So there are watertight doors on either side, and the boilers are actually oriented to where they're facing towards the hull of the ship, not like how it is on, let's just say, Titanic, where they're facing sort of towards the front and the back of the ship. But anyways, let's get everything started up here. Alright, there we go. The last boiler should be lit. And let's go back to the engine room here, see if we need to start anything else up. Yeah, I think that should be it. So let's go ahead and get the steam valves opened up, and this thing should be moving. And yes, we are moving. Look at that. The ocean is going by, and you can see the smoke coming out of the funnels there, which is always a cool sight to see. And now that we've gotten that taken care of, we can now go on a tour of the ship. I won't look at the entire ship, but I'll look at some of the spaces here. So we've got a main staircase that goes up, and we do have a skylight above, which is pretty cool. Down on this level, though, it does go out to a promenade, and then the bow, of course. So we're just going to stay on this level for now. We've got an equipment room, so if we need to fix anything, there's that. We've got this. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. This is the kitchen, and you've got these service doors. And yeah, this is where I'd imagine the waiters would collect the food and bring it to your table. Going further back, we've got the dining room itself, a really nice skylight above. I'm a big fan of these open skylights, so that's pretty cool to see. A nice painting on the wall. It looks like we've got a harbor here. We've got a large ship and a couple of smaller ships, and it's sort of in the fog. But yeah, let's actually descend down into the ship now. Now you will see some doors are non-accessible, and then there are others that are. These ones do have the cabins in them, which is pretty cool. And in these cabins, we've got a bathroom, and just the cabin itself with a single bed, a bench seat, and a cupboard. So it's pretty nice accommodations for the people on board the ship. And going forward, we've got another space, and it doesn't look like there's anything over here other than a stairwell going up to the bow. But if we go back down to the deck we were just on, we do have a space which leads into the engine room. We saw that earlier, but going aft of there, we've got, let's see, another cabin here. This is sort of maybe a lower class cabin, and we've just got a bunch of bunk beds, and, well, we've got a wash basin and a mirror, a cupboard, and a light. We do have some stairs leading up to, well, the rear portion of the ship. And yes, this is second class, so I would imagine what we saw earlier was first class. So yeah, let's go up to the helm itself. We actually haven't been in the officers' quarters yet. Actually, hold on, let's see, is there anything over forward here before I go upstairs? Yes, there is. Wow, look at this. This is some sort of lounge here. I would imagine just the main lounge for first class. But now we can go upstairs, because surprisingly I haven't been to the bridge yet. So yeah, we'll go to the wireless room first. So we've got the equipment here along with the Morse code, so you can see the Marconi system works. Then we have the helm itself, and we actually have a watertight door panel. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that is really cool. The lights turn on when the door is shut. We've got the exterior lights, the navigation lights, and all of the interior lights, along with the syncing options. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make it nighttime because it'd be cool to have a night syncing, so yeah, let's do that. Alright, so there we go. I really like the sort of yellowish lighting you'd see on a ship of this age. And with that, let's go ahead and sink the ship. Here we go. Alright, something is bound to happen. There it is. A massive explosion in what looks to be the center of the ship there. let's go ahead and close the watertight doors immediately. So here we go. And it looks like they've all indicated that they've closed, so that is good. I'm going to go ahead and stop the ship now. So I'm going to bring the telegraph down to 0, and there we go. Perfect. The ship has been, well, ordered to stop. We'll see if it actually stops. And whoa, as soon as I did that, we started leaning over pretty heavily to the port side here. So let's go down below and let's see what the damage is. And, oh yeah, we've taken damage to the pistons themselves, and we have water in here. Okay, yeah, the boiler explosion has breached the engine room. We may be going down by the stern, and we are clearly listing over quite a bit. So this is a very bad situation, but I do know that there is an equipment locker, so I'm going to go ahead and try to get to that equipment locker and do some damage control. I'm going to really try to save the ship right now, but if it's going, I have to get on a lifeboat, and I'm going to try to survive. I do have player damage on, so that's going to be the challenge for today. Staying alive with player damage. Let's go back. It should be right here. Yep. All right, we're going to grab one of these and quickly head down below. I know I'm not shutting the doors. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so there's water flooding in there. That is not good, but yeah, I'm not worrying too much about shutting doors because I got to maximize my time repairing and, well, sealing up the ship as best as I can. So let's see. Can I seal this? Oh my gosh. The water is not allowing me to do that, but there we go. Okay. We've sealed off the engine room, which is good. So no more water is going to be flooding in. However, we do not have water pumps to, well, pump out the water. So, we're sort of, in a bad situation, I would say. Now that we've done what we can with that watertight door, we're going to go ahead and get some of these boats ready to launch. It might be good to start with these boats. Whoa! Okay, we just had another major explosion. I'm going to go ahead and continue to get this boat off the ship, and then I'm going to go back down below and see what the heck that was. Alright, perfect. There we go. I'm going to lower this down to the promenade level. So it's one level below this. I believe that's how they would board these boats. So we'll do it like that. And now that that is done, we've got our escape route ready to go. And let's find out what that explosion was. I would assume it was another boiler. Alright, here we go. Oh my goodness. Why is there so much water in here all of a sudden? I thought I sealed that up. Okay, yeah, I can't actually go through this. Did the other watertight door explode and open up? It may have. Okay, yeah, well, I can't repair it now because it's literally underwater. We are in a very bad situation. And, yeah, now at this point, I would say it's important to shut the doors because we don't want water flooding in. Alright, so the water is rapidly starting to flood up the promenade here. I'm going to go ahead and get the boat released. So I'm going to try to jump in, and it's not working out so well, so I might have to no-clip. Yep, when in doubt, no-clip. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and release these ropes here, and I got to drop the welding torch there. I'm just going to go ahead and put it in that. There we go, and there it is. Let's try for the other side here, and we should be free. Yep, there we go. Now, while the ship is still above water, we might as well get another lifeboat released. Oh my gosh, well, it just fell over immediately, which isn't completely surprising because of the way the ship is angling. Alright, there we go. The lifeboat is swung out. However, we're going to have an issue here, and I'll show you what it is. Yep, there it is. It's going to drag along the side, and it's not the safest, but it's actually working alright, so that's good. Here we go. Let's release this boat. There we are. We can also go ahead and send out an SOS. So, yeah, we can just sort of communicate on the Morse code here. Yeah, the stern is no more. It's underwater at this point, which is unfortunate. Also, hello? You can jump down the vents? That's pretty cool. And now that I've discovered that, I realize that the water is also going to be able to pour down into the vents. So, yeah. And the water is slowly flooding up towards that area in the ship. Oh, hello. And we've got water flooding in over here as well. So the passenger compartments are not doing so well either. Oh no, look at this. Our poor cabin is starting to flood. Yeah, you really don't want to be in this situation. I'm looking down, there's water flooding into my cabin, and when I look out the window, not only are we underwater, there is a lifeboat, which is, capsizing right next to me. Things are going real well. I will say, this is a very eerie view. We're actually underwater at this part of the ship, and you can see the water slowly beginning to flood through the passenger accommodations, so yeah, it's not great. Oh my gosh, there is water here. Oh, the whole stern is completely gone now. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's flooding into the dining room now. Let's go up this way. Oh, yeah. Here we go. There it is. So those vents from earlier are now beginning to flood. The water is going down into here, down the stairs, flooding this space. And then if we go forward through this watertight bulkhead, this entire front portion is flooding. And flooding fast. And the only way out is through... Oh, my goodness. I was going to say through these doors, but that explosion interrupted me. I think another boiler just went, so this thing is only moments away from going down, I'm sure. Yeah, this is it. I'm hopping overboard. Here we go. I'm swimming away. Look at that. The lights are beginning to dim as well, so the power is going out, and yeah, this is it, folks. The only funnel still outputting smoke, well, for a moment there was the forward funnel. That is now stopped, which is pretty much the end for the ship there. Alright, and there it goes. It just slipped under the waves. That was a really cool sinking. If you want to download the build yourself, a link will be in the description. I will mention it does require the weapons DLC for the explosion. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. And I'll see you all next time, guys. Goodbye.